and spits. Ah, fuck! Jesus Christ. Welcome back to the College Cooking Show. On tonight's episode, we're talking scallops. Let's get cooking.
I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah.
A lot of people, they hear scallops, they go, I can't make that. That's a restaurant meal, that too hard. No, very easy to make scallops. Get that out of your head. It all starts, you need good scallops. You need high quality scallop. Like any fish, when you're picking it out, you gotta use your sense of sight and smell. And touch too. So the scallop should be firm. It shouldn't be just like loosey-goosey all over the place. It should have a nice firmness to it. Second, it shouldn't look slimy, it shouldn't look shiny, none of that. That means it's not fresh. It should be dry, it should be firm, and then it shouldn't have any strong smell to it. So you pick it up, smell it. Shouldn't smell like a scallop or like fishiness, none of that. It should smell like salt water or seaweed. So smell, sight, and touch. Almost all six senses. What are the other two? Hearing, taste. There you go. And then scallops, there's two different kinds. You have sea scallops, which come from the deep sea, and you have bay scallops, which come mostly on the East Coast in the shallow bay area. And those are generally smaller. They have a pinkish color to them. When you see sizes, you're gonna have U8, U10, U12. All that means is under, so say U10 is under 10 per pound. So they're like a good medium size. U8's even bigger, that means under 8 per pound. U12 is smaller, so on and so forth. I recommend U10, I think that's a good size for a scallop. You need about 2 or 3 U10s max per serving. Scallops are very rich, so you don't need a lot. We're gonna bring them up to room temperature before we even start cooking them. So 30 minutes, 40 minutes on the counter, boom, get them out, get them set. You want them to be nice and relaxed, because we put a cold scallop in the pan, it's gonna tighten up, it's gonna be rubbery. Second, it's gotta be bone dry. So make sure you pat that thing dry with paper towels, get it super, super, super dry. Moisture, any water is just the enemy of a good sear. It's not gonna crisp up like we want it. So once it's dry and once it's at room temperature, we're gonna start. Very, very simple. I don't know what fucking camera is even gonna see this. While I'm doing that, I've had a pan on the heat this whole time I've been talking. It's been on medium heat. I'm gonna crank it up to medium high. You want your pan nice and hot too. And then I'll season the other side once they go in the pan. And people might harp on me, they're like, oh, you touched a fucking raw scallop and then you seasoned it. No, I washed my hands, but I cut that shit out so that not everyone's fucking watching me wash my hands. It's all about timing on this show. You can't capture everything. And I'm gonna go in with olive oil. And now it's nice and hot. You can see it shimmering around. That's perfect. I'm gonna go in with the scallops. I'm gonna make sure that this camera is on though. Okay, camera's on. That's a good sign. Let's go in with the scallops. If you're not hearing anything, no action, not hot enough. You should hear a sizzle right away. Once they hit the pan, don't lift it, don't fuck with it. Set a timer, look at your clock, 2 minutes, don't fucking touch it. While that's going, I'll hit the other side. Now the formula is very easy for this. It's 2 minutes on one side, 1 minute on the other side. That's for U10, general medium-sized scallops. Everything else varies. So if you have tiny scallops, maybe just 30 seconds, 45 seconds, then flip 30, 45 again. See, I don't even have a tool out. I'm not even gonna tempt myself with a fucking pair of tongs. No, just wait, let it go. People do often ask me about smoke when cooking, like how do you prevent it? You don't. It fucking happens. If you a restaurant kitchen, you have a nice vent, you have a hood, you don't have to deal with it. I mean, this vent I have, all it does is it sucks it up. Any micro vent sucks and spits. Ah, fuck! Jesus Christ! I just dropped my GoPro. Wow, you know what? It has not even been on this whole fucking time, so that's useless. I was explaining dumbass vents, and now I gotta flip these, but this wasn't even on. Fuck! How does that happen? 2 minutes, flip. And look at that, we have a beautiful sear on those. Look at that crust. Phenomenal. Beautiful. Okay, now just a minute on this side. It's gonna go very fast. Last 30 seconds, I'm going in. This is a hunk of butter right on top, all right? 10 seconds left. I'm just gonna base some of that butter on. 5, 4, 3, time is up. Let's get those off the pan. Look at those, gorgeous. I mean, come on. Beautiful, beautiful inside. That's exactly what you want to see. You want it warm through, but just barely cooked on the inside. If you cook it too long, it's gonna be rubbery like a tire. Just highlight the natural beauty of a scallop. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter, salt, pepper. 3 minutes, here you go. God, so good, but they're so rich. 4 of these, I can't eat them all. Fucking jackass Robbie's gonna have some. I don't even know if he likes scallops. The kid just eats rice. Yeah, I know I gotta open the window, dude. There's a little bit to fuck. You have smoke to cook. What's that saying? You can't make a fire without breaking a few logs. You can't make scallops without a little bit of smoke. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of the College Cooking Show. I'll see you next time. I'm Chef Donny. Peace.